And we are live. And Juice heads and Jew heads, welcome to our first episode of Uncommon Sense. I think we finally
Yeah,
settled on a name for our show.
this is the first, yet another first edition.
Is it going to be that much different? I don't fucking know, but I like the name.
Yes, it works.
The Fat Jew likes the name. Pretty much nobody has common sense anymore.
Nope.
So I think we're going to stick with it.
Indeed.
So Jew, how you doing, man? How was your day?
I'm chilling. I took my hits before, so I'm nice and relaxed and chill and just
Excellent.
just hanging, bro. Medicated.
There you go.
Relax, chill.
There you go. Gratuitous iPhone check works out.
Yeah, I got the live going too, so I can see the comments in case anybody does comment.
Yeah. What's nice about the software is it's not related to YouTube at all. The free software I was using before I met you, you had to manually sync it to YouTube. So if you want to comment, you had to go on YouTube's page and like kind of tab back and forth between YouTube's page and the program. This is great because it just syncs it all together. So
let me ask you a question. While you got this whole if you're scheduled to go on, you'll just see the print of what you had there.
Sure.
Is there a way to like play music while they wait if they're watching it?
You can do all sorts of things. You can do like countdown videos. Yeah, you could do stuff like that.
Gotcha. I'm just wondering.
Yeah. I haven't my level of broadcasting nerd hasn't hit that yet, but I'm sure it's not hard to figure out how to do.
I gotcha.
Yeah, when we grow a really big audience and we say we're going to go on at 8:30, you want to show something that's like, okay, they're just making us wait for a minute, but they'll be there.
Right. We need like elevator music, Yeah. It's all right, bro. I'm the king of music. You need a playlist, you come to me, I'll give you the beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's a beautiful thing.
I'm very big into like my music. Music like speaks volume to me. Because music is one of those things that can snap a memory in your head of 20 years ago. And it's a pretty amazing thing to me.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, no, I gave up on music around I want to say 2018-ish. There was nothing left. I used to always whip out my Shazam app. And
no, I'm not talking. No, I don't listen to anything new.
Right.
Like I don't listen to fucking Cardi and this, and I don't listen to none of that shit. I listen to fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan and fucking old school classic rock, like the shit that fucking just,
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't fucking listen to that new school bullshit. You won't catch me blasting that shit in my truck.
But I mean, I used to keep up with it while it was not good. I found it catchy and entertaining. And but anyway, to make a long story short, I don't know if you're too young for this, but did you ever make like a mix CD?
Fucking like, right, dude. I used to make mixtapes on the radio, and I used to make sure to hit the fucking to hit the record right at the right time.
Yeah, me too. I did that too. Right. I didn't know if the age gap was that much. But essentially when I got my first iPod back in like 2005 or whatever, I must have had like 100 mix CDs I made, and I converted them all into iPod playlists. And so I still have those to this day, and I just kept doing that. So I have playlists that are labeled whatever they are from all the way from like, I think my earliest one is from like 2001, and it goes all the way up.
The great thing about this is when you go back, like now as an adult, you fucking listen to the shit you used to listen to. Like I love doing that.
Yeah. So it goes from 2001 till when I stopped in like 17. And it's like that. It pretty much documents my life and where I was. And like, I put like what time of year the playlist is from. The playlists are all ordered because it's the order that I made the CDs in. So like, I know like which one I made in fall of like 04. I know which one I made in like summer of 2012. And it takes me back there, whether the music is good or not.
Yeah, because it takes you back to when you made the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And especially, and the only point I was making about Shazam is because, like, most likely I'll remember where I was when I took Shazam out to actually when I heard the song for the first time.
See, I did it differently. When I like the thing that got me was I had this. I don't know if I probably didn't tell you this story. I had a computer class in my like GED school. Okay,
Right.
let me just explain to you. I just start from the beginning because it's
I
all
didn't
I
even
can
know
say.
the word GED school, so I just thought you showed up and took the
All
test.
right, well I'll get to all of that. I was always a bad kid, always just the bad kid. I got kicked out of 10 schools in 9 years. I got kicked out of kindergarten. I didn't know that was possible. It's very hard to do. They kicked me out of public school, and essentially everywhere I went, I was just always that guy. So I went to this school. It was half Jewish school in the morning, and then like they gave you some like half-ass curriculum in the afternoon. My curriculum consisted of a computer class with 7 computers. The teacher was not even there most of the time. It was just me on the computer. So that's all I did all day was YouTube music. And I just dove deep, and I'd make mix CDs. I'd do this all by myself. And then after I was done with computer school, right, I went to the other place, which essentially was just a giant room with 4 pool tables, a gym, and a little room that was the smoking section.
GED school doesn't sound that bad.
No, it really wasn't, bro. I gotta say, I got real good at pool, and I got into my music.
That's not bad at all, man.
And I got my GED, so it's all good.
Yeah, and if you get
Not that shit means anything nowadays.
well, but I mean, it opens doors if you want to go to like a JUCO or whatever, or like, you know, county, whatever, you know, like if you have aspirations to like study, or even like, I don't know if a trade school requires it, but whatever.
No, I think it helps, but I don't think you need it.
So it's just a good thing to have. I mean, having something.
But all the jobs I got, I sold myself. You know what I mean? I didn't sell my past. You know?
Hey, dude, I mean, look what I do now. I'm in IT sales. It's got nothing to do with the 5-year architecture program.
Right.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I don't even believe you need a college degree to do my job. And if they require it on the, you know, qualifications for the job, they're just full of shit.
Right.
All you need to do is know how to read, write, and speak. Right. If you could do those 3 things, you could do my job. And be willing to like talk to strangers while they're in the middle of work on the workday.
Right. And I curse all day, so they put me on the construction site.
I almost cursed out some customers last week.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that because I would lose my shit over the phone, bro. Yeah. Like, like if people are fucking just straight up rude, I'm just not that guy.
Well, it's like you know, they say time is money. Some of these people prior to COVID, because you know in sales you have a quota. If only half these deals went through with half the people I'm talking about, I would have been set for like the next 2 years with my quota, and everything else would have been gravy, right? COVID killed all these discussions, and they wasted like upwards of a meeting supposed to last like an hour. These people would waste accumulatively. They wasted probably a week of my time in the meetings prior to COVID. And I had emailed them, not a lot. I wasn't harassing them, but like enough. Like I could see, I know you see my email, just say, hey, not now, or hey, maybe, you know, because COVID, whatever. So I finally had to get like nasty with them last week and just like, I was frankly like, you haven't responded to me in a year. We've had conversations and I had bullet points where you're talking about this. I was like an attorney in a courtroom with like all the evidence. And then I said, quite frankly, the least you could do, whether or not you want to continue, is at least respond to me. And you know, it's funny. They answered that fucking email. They didn't answer the friendly ones where I was like, hey, I'm just checking in. Want to see how everything's going.
Right.
Ignore it like you're a piece of shit that they never talked to.
Right.
But when you give them a little attitude, they answer right fucking back.
True.
And it's funny. It was like 10 for 10. So it just goes to show you in this.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Did she really? Nice.
Are you live yet?
Oh yeah.
The live?
Yes. No, I'm fake alive.
We are online.
They all know.
Well, because sometimes you guys talk before.
Yeah, I know. We went straight on. We ain't scared.
I do.
Hey, Mrs. Jew.
This is you. What was I gonna say?
But I was just in the middle of saying that you know what? I try to be a nice guy. I don't even pay to be nice.
Not
And
anymore. Honestly,
I can liken that to the Second Amendment. Why am I even going through the process of doing things legally in the right way if I'm just going to get put on this list where they could tweak one law by this much and I don't hear about it, and now I'm a criminal I don't even know.
right. You know what I came to realization, honestly. You know how old people, like, some old people are just like fucking they don't give a fuck.
Right.
Because they got to that point where they just don't give a fuck. They don't care what's happening. They're just like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Fuck all of you. You're all a bunch of assholes. I've already came to that realization. You know what I mean? Like I'm sick of arguing with nobody. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous.
I can't argue that.
Yeah, I stopped being like, it's funny too because I start noticing myself being more of a dick. You know what I mean? Like the other day when I went to the bank, I didn't tell you this story. So my boss writes me a check from SunTrust. Okay. So I went to a SunTrust bank.
Which would make sense.
Right. So I walk in and they say, oh, you need a fucking approved CDC mask to enter the building. I'm like, I don't have a mask. Do you like offer them? Like, I'll put one on if you fucking have one, you know? No,
Right.
sorry. You can go through the drive-through though. Okay. So I get in my truck and I fucking go around the building. I go through the drive-through.
Story's already pissing me off.
Right. So I give her my check. I give her the check and I give her my ID. I said, I'd like to cash this check. Do you have an account with us? No. Oh, you can't use the drive-through unless you have an account with us. But you can't come in because you don't have no mask. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? She's like, yeah, I'm sorry. That's just what it is. I'm like, I fucking peeled out of there. I was like, you know what? You guys are fucking ridiculous. And I just took off. And I was just like, really? This is what it's come to. It's like a fucking Gestapo, you know?
Oh yeah.
You don't have duct tape all over your mouth? Oh, I'm sorry. You can't come in our building.
And you live in the best state in the union for that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some places it's just like it's worse than others.
By the way, I did want to point out this flag may not be what you think it is. It's in my opinion the best flag we've ever had.
13 colonies, huh?
It's the good old Betsy Ross.
Yeah. Oh, and then so I finally go to a different bank, right? I go in there, they offer masks, which is fine with me. If you want me to wear it, at least offer it to me, because I don't walk around with a fucking mask.
Right.
I'm free. You know what I'm saying?
So would I if I were in Florida.
Right. I'm like, I'm free. Leave me alone. So, and then of course, one lady walks in, she's got two on. I'm like, Dios mío, what the fuck? And that shit grinds my gears too. They're just so gullible. They will believe anything. It's nuts.
Somebody on my I told you I bought a secondary phone for a little while.
Right.
Some random person texted me on it and was like, text blah, like it was like 6 random numbers. My name is such and such. Text back to 5555555 if you pledge wearing 2 masks from now on because it's safer. And I really, there were so many things I could have said.
Like right now, it's 7:42.
Go lay down in bed until you fall asleep. See, I knew it. As soon as I mentioned daylight savings time to my son, I knew he would come up with this. I'm going to bed too fucking early bullshit.
It fucks us all up.
Yeah, I know.
Fucks us all up.
What were you saying?
Oh, I fucking that's how shot out I am. I forget. It's a whole story too.
Oh, you got a text. That's right. From
Oh yeah, my other phone. Yeah, and just like, let me just read it. It's really crazy.
All right, I'm gonna get a drink at the same time then. Actually, no, we gotta keep entertaining, right? I got you. Go ahead. We'll put on some tunes. Oh, did you leave? I can't see myself, bro.
I'm back.
I'm frozen.
Are you?
Yeah, on my end anyway. I'm sure I'm fine, but I can't deal with that. Hold on. I'll come right back.
So, Juice says, wait till you hear this fucking text message I got on a secondary phone here. This is a beaut. And I really hope it's a joke. Yeah, so I really hope this message is a joke and someone's just trolling me that got my number somehow. Here's what it says. I'm Sam with Working America. CDC study says wearing 2 masks blocks 93% of particles from escaping into the air. Will you pledge to double mask? Text stop to quit.
Wow.
I mean, I pray to God that someone's just fucking with me.
No, but see, I wouldn't put it past them, bro. Like, I would not be shocked if they're sending this shit to Democrats.
And does the CDC has the CDC really said that?
Listen, let me just tell you something about Mr. Fauci, okay? Mr. Fauci is the biggest fucking hypocrite I've ever seen in my life. He'll sit there on camera. A mask isn't going to help. It's going to make everybody feel better. But, you know, people are touching their faces, and this is exactly what he's saying, verbatim. And then he's like, yeah, it'll make you feel better, but it doesn't really do anything as far as stopping, you know, okay, then 3 months fucking later you switch your script and now you're saying you got to wear the whole fucking box. Come on, bro, kiss my fucking ass. And you're supposed to be a fucking doctor. Fucking people.
Yeah, no, it's incredible.
That's what I was going to talk about. So I spoke to a friend today. Really good friend in New York. Guy owns some restaurants and stuff. Owns a couple businesses. I used to be like the number 2 guy.
Is he hanging in there?
Yeah, he's fine. He told me he got the vaccine and he's fucking all about it and this, that, and the other. And I'm like
work business wise and stuff.
What?
He's been okay, like business wise.
Yeah, he's been surviving. Yeah, he's all right. Good. Lucky he's got a rich uncle to help him out. You know,
that always helps.
But you know, but by all means, I mean, the man was he's a genius at what he does. Anyway, he was going off about the fucking vaccine, and I'm like, listen, bro, you can do what you got to do, but I'm gonna be one of those last. I said, I'm not doing it. You're not gonna force me to take a fucking a needle in the arm. You know what I'm sorry? I'm sorry. What's next? You're gonna fucking put a number on my arm? No.
Right.
No. And then you're gonna have a fucking COVID vaccine number? No. This is not what we want. The fact that people don't just look back. Every civilization, okay, since the fucking dawn of time has gone through this shit. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck was that?
My bad. My fucking TV just went off, and it's a scary movie that's loud and shit. And I was like, what the fuck?
What is that, fucking Jason?
No, I'm watching Attack the Block. It's actually a pretty funny movie. It's based out of London, so they have all the funny accents. I love fucking listening to that shit because I enjoy trying to do it too.
Right.
Bruv, that thing there is huge, man. Holy. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, what was I talking about? See, that's what happens when I smoke too much.
The slippery slope that is getting the vaccine.
Oh, yeah. Like I was saying, since the dawn of time, this shit has been going on. You think all of a sudden, because we're in the 21st century, that people don't want to fucking take over and be fucking the top rulers of the fucking world? All of a sudden, you think just because what? Because you have a cell phone that people don't want to fucking take over the world and fucking treat you like a piece of shit? I mean, it really boggles my mind. This has been going on forever. There are people that evil, and we know about them throughout history, and these people seem to be the same kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's fucked up.
It's like what I was saying last night. It's like I'm trying to have somebody with the dissenting point of view on who, allegedly is Mike's friend. I don't even know if I really believe they're friends, because if they were friends, that guy wouldn't have dropped off the show like that. So I don't even know they're really friends.
Whatever.
But it's like I'm getting a set of facts that I'm like 99.9% sure are true. And it's like, dude, where the fuck are you getting your information from? Because even like, say I wanted to debate the guy, I'd be like, dude, this is pointless because we're not even agreeing that the facts are the same. Like,
right.
Because
you're getting two different stories. I mean, they're getting two different stories, and they're believing whatever that the CNN tells them.
Right.
Let me ask you this. I've heard about this. I can't confirm that it's true. I heard it. I think I mentioned this about your life insurance canceling if you got the vaccine.
I haven't heard that, but I'm not saying.
I kind of want to look into that.
You should. I mean, would it surprise me if it was true? No.
Right. And then who does that help too?
Would it surprise me if it's bullshit? No.
Right.
But I don't know. I question everything, man.
Because you have to nowadays.
And I have been for 10 years. And that's why, I voted for Obama that first term because I bought into whatever bullshit. And I didn't like McCain. I liked Obama more than I hated McCain. And I didn't know too much about third parties at the time. I probably would have voted Libertarian if I knew about that party at the time. And
I don't think. When was the last time any other party other than the Democrats or Republicans won?
Well, Ross Perot came close in '92 as an independent, and he basically all he ended up doing was splitting the Republican vote, and that's why Clinton won in '92 because Perot took a lot of votes away from Bush. Not that Bush Sr. was really a great president, because he wasn't. As a country, we were probably better off with Clinton as the president, believe it or not.
Right.
Again,
I didn't pay attention to politics back then.
And just because I believe what I believe in, that don't make me a Bill Clinton fucking hater. I was a kid when he was president, but from all accounts, I mean, we were doing great as a country with him. So, I mean, he probably made some stupid deals,
See, my parents were never into politics. And I was never around it until I think it was my one of my first girlfriends. She was big into like the whole Obama thing, and I think she voted Obama, which go figure,
Now, if you voted for Obama in 2012, you're really brainwashed. You know what I mean? Because
she probably did.
Obama, what really helped Obama was 8 years of Bush W. Or you know what I mean? That's right. People he campaigned on change. I thought he meant change from presidents like that. What he really said, and he laid it out there if you were listening. The problem was I wasn't listening. I heard him, but I wasn't listening. All right? When he said change, he meant to fundamentally change the country and be the most progressive president in the history of the country. And that's exactly what he was. And that's exactly what he tried to do. And that's why in the 2010 midterms, he got fucking spanked in the congressional elections. Now, they still, because of the Supreme Court legislating from the bench, they still got Obamacare through.
Yes, they did.
Speaking of compromised individuals, that John Roberts has to be compromised.
John Roberts, I know him.
He's the head justice of the Supreme Court. He was appointed by George Bush. So he's supposed to be, you would think he'd be more on the originalist constitutionalist side. It's Supreme Court's not supposed to be conservative and liberal. They're supposed to basically interpret certain situations that happen and take those situations and use the Constitution and interpret the Constitution as written. Okay? And use that to make judgments. But anytime a Democrat appoints someone to the Supreme Court, they're not really a justice. They're a liberal activist trying to legislate from the bench.
Right.
And the head justice, John Roberts, who was appointed by, a Republican, and like I said, the Republican appointees aren't supposed to be really. No one's supposed to be conservative or liberal on the Supreme Court. You're supposed to go strictly by the Constitution as written. But then they make up all these bullshit interpretations, and mainly the liberals do that. And over the years, John Roberts just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And you know, he's really on their side. If you want to say there's our side and their side, he's on their side, 100%.
Listen. At the end of the day, everybody has a fucking price.
Right. And I don't even think it could be that, but I think he might be like Epstein compromised or something to that effect for that guy to just flip flop the way he
Honestly, it wouldn't shock me.
Yeah. A lot of
it
these,
wouldn't shock me. And of course, Cuomo is the seventh woman came up the other day?
Yeah.
7 now? 7, and you still haven't stepped down, you fucking piece of shit.
And did you hear what Biden said today? He said, oh, well, we should wait for all the facts to come out.
Right. Yeah. Now they're worried about facts. These fucking people, I swear to God, they drive me fucking crazy.
And you know what? Like, the double standards are definitely on both sides. Because, like, if that were Trump, you know, he should resign, you know, blah, blah, blah. But then if it was, like, somebody that was, like, up Trump's ass, which was, you know, really no one in D.C. liked Trump. He had a couple of allies. But if you asked one of Trump's allies, they'd be like, well, we should wait for all the facts to come out. And in all honesty, even though I hate Cuomo as much as anybody with common sense, I think there's enough evidence out there that he's at least a creep.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, let's let the facts come out. I think everybody deserves due process.
Oh, I agree. But I know he's a fucking sleazeball. Right. Facts are coming out.
Yeah. So, yeah. In my opinion, I think there's enough. I think in the court of public opinion, he's already toast.
Right.
So, and that's half the battle. That's half the battle right there. It's the court of public opinion.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink. Give me 1 minute.
All right, FJ. Yeah, Juice. That's the court of public opinion is really goes a long way. As a matter of fact, you know, we're not allowed to talk about November 3rd on YouTube here, but we'll talk about November 4th and the days and weeks after. And we're not going to say what happened on November 3rd or November 4th or whatever. We're just going to mention those dates and some things that happened after. And there were a group of people that believed, you know, a certain thing happened, and then there's a group of people that believed another thing happened on that night. I was just telling the Juice Heads a story without talking about a particular election. I was saying there's people that believe, you know, option A happened the night of November 3rd into November 4th, and there's another group of people that believe option B happened the night of November 3rd going into November 4th.
Right.
And unfortunately, if you were a fan of President Trump, I don't think enough people, and by people I mean enough normal people, like, you know, in our population of 330 million people, I think the incumbent president at the time lost in the court of public opinion. And, you know, that's obviously due to a lot of circumstances and factors like big tech and the mainstream media. But
my whole point is just the fact that there's options should be something that should be looked at intensively.
Absolutely. And the way that the just demon, and by the way, the partners, the mainstream media, big tech, the way that the demonized people for even considering the other option to be a possibility,
right,
is absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's like putting a blindfold over somebody's face and telling them that they're blind. And telling them that they can't see and that there's no blindfold over their eyes. They were born this way.
Right. That's a cruel trick.
It's fucking ridiculous. Do you know how much power big tech has right now. Amazon, Facebook, and a couple other ones.
Google.
They essentially fucking control like everything.
Think about Google, man. They control all, not only like, Google owns the company we're live streaming on now, YouTube, but who doesn't use Google for a web search?
Exactly.
I use DuckDuckGo now.
Mhm.
But that's just recent. I wish I'd been using them for longer because DuckDuckGo gives me results that Google would have gave me 15, 20 years ago.
Right.
So it's just sad that there's just we knew big tech and the MSM were not objective, but it's just the fact that they do it under the guise of objectivity is what really drives me nuts. And just like that guy last night, Mike's friend. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank now for his name, but
I don't know.
He probably thought he was being objective and giving us objective insights.
Right, because that's what he knows.
And he was just giving us left-wing fucking horse shit.
Like I said, because that's what he knows.
Yeah.
You know what else? See, I don't know if this factors in. Actually, it probably doesn't. I'm just going to shut up.
Go with it.
Nah, forgot I said anything. Next, move on.
Because you know me, I'm not afraid to push back a little bit if I
know.
If I slightly think something you said is off, go for it.
No, I'm good. I'm really good. I'm not going there. I told myself I would stay away from it, so I'm gonna stop.
All right. I have no idea. I can't even guess as to what you might be talking about.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. I got a video that's on the rise right now.
Like a new video from last night?
No, I did one. Or I did a couple today, but probably my last one. Yeah, my last one is actually getting some attention. I thought it was pretty funny.
All right, give me a second here. We might start off our thing a little bit early tonight here.
Oh, I don't mean to gloat. I just thought you enjoy it.
Oh, I will. I enjoy this more than I should. This whole app. But I want you to notice that you're right here. You're one of the first on my list up here.
Yeah, I know. You were telling me. I'm on top of somebody.
You're on top of my favorite chick.
Oh, okay.
So that means I actually like you more than I like the best piece of ass on here.
I'm sure if you had the choice, she'd be on this podcast.
Yeah, if I had the choice, I'd have both of you. All right, let me know which one it is.
All right, no, that one, the first one.
Okay. The thing that annoys me about TikTok, and let me just make sure with you, there's no way to like rewind, is there?
No, but just hold on. Don't hit the button yet. I'll tell you when.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
If the ages do, you know what I mean? I kind of want to know.
Bro, who the hell says call someone a tuna? Like, nobody's...
Who takes tampons out of the trailer park dumpster and fucking glues it to their fucking head? I mean, that's a question for the ages too. You know what I mean? I kind of want to know.
Bro, who the hell says call...
You see that dumb shit on his head?
Yeah, what does he have, like dicks on his head?
Dude, I don't know. The guy's a walking fucking jester. You know how everybody has a fucking role in life? He's a jester. He's the fucking idiot that people are laughing at. Look at all the tattoos all over his face. He looks like a fucking lowlife.
Any other ones?
Oh Jesus, this one. She was, you know what her deal was? Let me give you a backstory, okay? Her video was essentially saying that 40 hours a week is way too much, and it's horrible, and people work late. All right, so now you get the context. Now go ahead.
Form of civilization before your lazy fucking ass has built empires. Yet you're bitching because 8 hours a day is just too fucking much. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, you just want everything to be fucking handed to you. You don't want to work for anything in life. You guys are just fucking sad. I swear, you're just so sad. 40 hours a week is too much. Shut the fuck up, you fucking complaining baby.
We have to have sick time. It's because we're not meant to fucking be working like this.
Hey, dumbass, how are ya? Hey, why don't you try and find out from the Romans, how much they built? How about you find out? Go find out what the Egyptians, how much work they put in for the pyramids. How about the, Mayan Empire? Every other fucking form of civilization before your lazy fucking ass has built empires. Yet you're bitching because 8 hours a day is just too fucking much.
He probably works in a fucking office building or some shit.
Seriously.
Probably pushes papers.
Everything to be fucking handed to you. You don't want to work for anything in life. You guys are just fucking sad. I swear, you're just so
You
sad.
heard this bit.
Please do shut the fuck.
And dude, and she used that music that people use for videos when it's like, oh my God, can you believe this shocking fact that you never knew before?
Yeah, like somebody died or some shit.
The
Like,
fact
shut
that
the
she used
fuck
that
up.
she used that music. Like,
Oh my goodness. It's the fucking drama. It's the drama for me, okay? It's like these people are fucking everything's so dramatic.
I'm on to something here, man, with this 40-hour work week.
Hold on, yo, tell me, is this true that they're coming after Winnie the Pooh because you don't have fucking pants on, bro?
I haven't heard that one yet, but I already believe it.
That's the sad part. Oh my god, it's
I already
ridiculous.
believe it.
Fucking people are nuts.
What else? We got?
Oh man.
Anything good?
Yeah, this one's a real fucking winner. This one's a real winner. So you know what? Hit the original video. This way it makes sense.
How do I get there?
Just hit her page. It probably says Stitch With up there.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
You're raising a hitter. I'll go first. This is what I found in my child's her purse today. In her purse. She her mama child. Tell me.
She her mama child.
Telling me you're raising a hitter. I'll go first. This is what I found in my child's her purse today.
Okay.
No,
A cab gun.
You're raising a hitter without telling me you're raising a
Yeah,
hitter.
so
The fact that you're proud of that is the problem. Just saying.
Tell me you're raising
I like that one. Short and sweet response.
that's it. Because she had it's like she was showing off. Oh, my kid's hanging out with gangsters. Yay! Like what? No, not this one. Actually, yeah, you could watch that one. But then he came back with some nonsense.
Oh really? Oh, he's official too, huh?
So I can tell by your face that you're all up in arms and you're all pissed off.
me.
Let me see if I. There we go.
So I can tell by your face that you're all up in arms and you're all pissed off about a fucking joke. Jesus Christ. You need to lighten up, pal. Laugh a little in your life. You're too fucking serious. Buckle up for some fucking laughter. Jesus Christ. You got a fucking bug so far up your fucking ass. I think you forgot how to smile, bro. Look, this is my oven. His nickname's Hitler. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking joke, you fucking bitch.
So wait, I don't understand the context. What was the joke that he what?
No, what it was is I didn't read into the whole video. So I just because you could look at his face. You see his face?
Right.
So I didn't even bother listen because I didn't even listen to what he said. I just took the stitch from that And I was like, lighten up, bro. It's a joke. And then I don't even know what the fuck did he say?
I don't see anything from him on here.
No, he commented on that shit. He said, that's not even what I said or some shit. And I was like, you still need, you still need a sense of humor. And he said, okay.
So I see that his name is iSpeak1906, and this person, Anthony Highland, said something.
Wait, what?
I just don't see. I don't see any comments from Biz Mike.
No, he commented. His name is I Speak, right, or some shit. The guy who I stitched.
So I Speak. So this isn't a video of I Speak. This is a video that I Speak put up of somebody else.
Right. So go back to my video.
Right. This is your video.
Oh. He did.
So the person must have another account. Oh, no. Okay. What happened was his display name is different from his real name.
Gotcha.
Okay. So this is what he said. I'm not, and this video was pointless. You clearly didn't understand. And you go, you still need a sense of humor. And he goes, okay.
Yeah.
But who knows? Like, I just want to know the context of like him posting this, like what it meant.
Oh, go ahead. Watch it then. Watch his video.
I can tell by your face.
Do the same thing you did before with that other chick. That shit is funny.
Now, before I give my sentiment toward this video, I just want to illustrate that I've spoke on this, the first video already. And for those that want to go watch that video, you can go watch it. There are two different types of people that see videos like this or do videos like this. And I want to make the distinction of the difference. The first type are the ones that say it's dark humor. The second one is the ones that don't think this shit is funny at all. More specifically, the validation of the ignorance, racism, and bigotry in those comment sections.
All right, you know what? As soon as somebody says the word bigotry, I'm out.
Right.
Because I swear to God, I never heard that word until Trump ran for office.
Yeah, I know.
I think
he's a big time fucking like, everything's racist and all white people suck.
Yeah, so you were right then. He does need a fucking sense of humor.
Right.
Yeah, dude. The second somebody throws that word out, I'm out like that guy last night, Jared.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Oh, this next one, it might be fake. I don't know yet.
With the girl?
Yeah. I mean, she might not be that stupid, but it wouldn't shock me if she was.
For some fucking laughter
About you guys, but I think it would be so cool if there was a machine that made food like warmer than it is. So like say you have turkey and you're thinking like, I don't really want salmonella this week. Mom just got laid off from work, so you can't really afford to get salmonella because you have to go in for work. So you want the turkey to be like cooked or something like that. This machine would then raise the temperature of that turkey, and then because of that temperature,
I'm not even laughing at you. I'm laughing
I'm telling you, bro. Like,
hold on, let me look at her page.
About you guys, but I think it would.
All right, she's on the Cash App. Republicans be gone. All right. She's got a podcast. So it says it right here.
She's got a podcast?
Got 28,000 followers or so on TikTok. So she probably just thinks she's being cute.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't go that deep. I don't even look. I don't even bother with the fucking.
She did hashtag comedy TikTok, but you know what's funny? It's that I laughed because I didn't think you were playing a character, right? I laughed because I really believe you're that dumb because you look that dumb.
Right.
But you know what? Hey, props to her. She made me laugh. So,
indeed, I guess it worked.
But when people say stuff like Republicans be gone, it's like, who the fuck are you? You're a nobody on TikTok compared to like people that I know, like the Fat Jew. So don't stop being prejudiced. Republicans be gone. See, that's the difference between like me and those people, and probably you too. I don't say don't associate with me just because you're a Democrat. I don't say you're a piece of shit because you're a liberal. I may think maybe you're mentally inferior in your political views. Just
right, you're allowed to be retarded, but you know, I'm not gonna fucking kick you out of the side of the road just because you are.
And I told that happens all the time on these dating sites, and I just want to be like, who? And most of these girls that put those comments, like, dude, I'd rather fucking date your fucking ass than these chicks. They're so busted. I swear to God.
Yeah. They got green hair and fucking holy
like
noses.
There's a couple cute ones because like even a broken clock is going to be right 2 times a day.
Yep.
But it's like the ratio is not good.
No.
Of ass ugly to cute.
I feel you, bro.
But I don't.
That's why you got to come down here.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Let's see what else we got. Is this one good? Oh, Ben Shapiro. So, like the thing about Ben Shapiro, a lot of people like him, but I feel like all he does is pick on stupid college kids.
No,
like,
well, he can have an intelligent conversation. Problem is that, you know, no, he's gotten up on stage and done debates and shit. He fucking destroys people in debates.
He could, but I feel like he's also just not a good time. Like I feel like we wouldn't want to hang out with each other.
No, he's very serious. He's like, you know,
yeah, maybe that's
like,
I'm not a huge fan of his.
Yeah, he's just like a fucking, you know, he's like a dictionary. You know, he just spits out shit.
And did you know that's not his hair? He's always got that thing on his head that like the super Jews wear.
It's a yarmulke. I used to wear one.
Yarmulke. Yeah, that's it. He's always got like the first couple times I watched him, I thought that was like his, and I'm sure he's got a full nice head of hair. I'm not saying that because I certainly don't have that.
You thought that was like a cover for something?
But he's always got that yarmulke on. Like he never makes a public appearance without it.
Because I used to wear that 24/7, bro.
Yeah, that's what he does. I'm just saying, like, he's
a straight up Jew, man.
I'm just saying, in case you never noticed that, now you'll notice since I told you.
Oh, I knew that. Ben Shapiro, come on, you don't get it more Jewish than that. That's like my name, bro. I can't escape my Judaism.
The Fat Jew, of course.
Yeah, the Fat Jew.
That's
my government name. My government name. We'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah, I belong. I need curls and shit. I'd fit right in, bro.
Oh man.
What else we got?
That would be a sight.
Go down a little bit. Let's see. Oh, I can't stand that guy. I can't go up. That guy. Yeah. Oh, what the again with this shit? Fuck, man, scared the shit out of me.
All white people are racist. I didn't say.
So by that stupid ass logic, some black people are criminals. Does that mean I should avoid all black people? Your logic makes no fucking sense. Because if you flip the script and you say, you know, they're all racist, but just be prepared in case they are. So you're saying it's okay to call all white people racist, but it's not okay to call a black person racist when they call all white people racist. That makes no fucking sense. Your logic is stupid and dumb. Because if you flip the script, then it's racist, right?
Rule number 1, all white people are.
And it's like, who the fuck are you to establish what the rules are?
Right. That's what I'm saying. They make up their rules as they go. You know, they say just because of the color of my skin, I am inherently. And what's funny too, he compared. If you watch the whole video, he compares it to snakes. Okay. Now he says, "I love snakes, but I'm always prepared for that snake that's going to come bite you." I almost want to take my snake and make a video saying my son throws this snake around like it's a fucking toy, and the snake has never bit him. You know why? Because the snake is docile, was born in captivity, and was fucking knows different. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do something like that, but it's not gonna make a difference.
These are crazy times we live in when people out there really believe stuff like this.
Right. And this is what is being preached. And that the fucking sick part of it is that now little kids watch fucking all these videos with people like this in it. And they're saying to themselves, okay, all white people are racist. And then that inherently turns them racist by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because now if a black kid hears, oh, all white people are racist, he's going to go in saying, okay, all white people are the fucking devil. I need to watch my back. What the fuck is the definition of that? Fucking racism. It's ridiculous.
I don't even know what to say because
because
I'm just sad. I'm just sad that people really believe it and buy into it.
Right. It's just nuts, bro. They don't realize that by doing that, but by saying shit like that, you think you're a black voice for the community, but you're really fucking just separating everybody. You're putting everybody in different categories by saying shit like that.
Right.
And now what you're doing is you're bringing out racism that we forgot about.
And
you
then,
know what I'm saying?
And then it says, preach love and truth, not hate and truth.
Right.
Nothing this guy said was true, and all it was hateful.
Right.
Oh, these people are so dumb.
I know.
Oh, this made my day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It made my day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I kill them with kindness, bro. They don't hurt me. I love it.
And this is what happens when you get a car before you become a driver. You know what I mean? Just saying. Brian.
All right, yeah,
So what are you doing?
We're back to yesterday.
Yeah, that's all we got.
It's a beautiful fucking day out.
Fucking beautiful. Forget about it.
I wonder how that's playing. Okay. And then there's always this. Look at the first thing that comes up for me.
Yeah, well, that's what you're into, man. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'll give her a like. Why not?
Nice.
Let's see what this girl has to say. See, and it's like nothing. I can't believe that lip syncing has become like the most popular thing that these girls do.
It's the world we live in, bro. I started off with that shit, and then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna fucking talk. I'm gonna actually do shit, not just fucking sing along to songs. Oh, this fucking guy. Help is on the way. Yeah, help is on the way. We got a warning about that shit fucking 40 years ago, you motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, I'll watch this. I'll give her a like.
Oh.
I love these 1 minute cooking videos too.
Oh, the cook, yeah. My wife will see some shit and she'll be like, ooh, I gotta try that. I'm like, okay.
I could watch these all day.
More olive oil.
Food, boobs, and Trump, huh?
That's what I seem to like. That's what.
Hey, no, this is your Italian coming out. That's why you're looking. See, that's why you love this shit. Because you're a guinea. My wife does the same shit. She'll sit there and fucking salivate looking at a fucking cooking video.
That's hey, if that's what China's got on me, then I guess I got nothing to hide. That does look fucking sick.
Yes, I am, baby. Only good things. I love you. Talking about your heritage. You guineas and you loudmouths.
Do you know this guy? He's awesome.
Who is that?
If you don't know him, follow him. He's great. I'll show you this video.
All right, send the video to me. Well, send it to my TikTok.
A message for the Biden haters. Stop blaming him for the gas price.
So you are correct that the president doesn't say the gas price should be this or the gas price should be that. Don't do that. However, policies that affect how much our country can produce our own, whether it's natural gas, whatever it may be, pumping crude oil, and
Oh, by the way,
the gasoline.
I spoke to These Freedoms.
When one of those policy recommendations was increase fuel tax, right? Congratulations, right? Those are people who do futures.
What he just broke down policy.
So policy will affect the pump price. Those policy decisions, even just talking about a policy, I think maybe I will. Boom, you'll see gas prices go up. That's happened all the time. But no, the president doesn't say set this price, but his policies do affect it. And it's been that way forever.
Just totally shut that guy down.
I love people that do that. I really do.
Oh, you know what I hate about the desktop version? I don't know if I could fucking message people. Let's see. Maybe I can. No, I can report you. Oh, now we're not friends. Well, I just
you unfollowed me like that? That's messed up. Do you know who These Freedoms is or no?
These Freedoms. I mean, I may know him if I see him. I don't know the name.
Yeah, he's he hit me up. He said he's definitely going to get on this week at some point. So figure it out.
All right, cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I want to get him on here. He's funny as shit. If you ever watch his stuff, he's pretty funny.
Dude? It's on the top of all my fucking FYPs.
Yeah, I know.
That girl's a little muscly.
Yeah, that's because you see how earlier before you were like, I'm gonna give that a like. I'm gonna give that a like. You're liking the titties, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's why it's the first thing that shows up, pal.
This is an anti-Trump video, so I'm going to block this person. See, I don't want to report them. I just want to fucking... It's so funny. Like, on the desktop, you would think you would have, like, more shit, more options. And you have less.
Well, because it didn't start off as a desktop version, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's true. I'm into watching people play Super Mario also.
Hey, everybody loves a little Super Mario, bro.
There we go. Clown Biden. I like that.
That makes sense.
Oh, more of this. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm into this. I'm into that. Like, if I see something cool and exotic looking like that, that's pretty cool.
Especially, I gotta show you some pictures I took back in the day. I got a fucking picture of, like, I don't know, maybe 4 foot from a Siberian tiger's face.
Really?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool picture. This was before, camera phones and shit. This is when I was taking pictures on my little Nokia.
Oh, I remember those.
The little slide phones, and the flip phones, and then they got bigger, and then they got smaller, and then they got bigger again. Now it's if you're walking around with a fucking TV on your ear, you're in good shape.
Hey, you got a TV on your wrist. You got a TV in your
pocket. It's so crazy how we went from let's see how small we can get to this thing, and then let's see how fucking huge we can make this thing before it becomes like, before you start getting cancer by answering a phone call. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's crazy. Did anything crazy happen in the news today that we should talk about? I don't think so, right?
I don't think I don't. Oh, well, I did see something. So I would just want to point this out. In case anybody was wondering and they want to use like common sense. Anybody out there, if you look at the speech that was given on the White House lawn or whatever the fuck it was on the side of the White House, just look at the grass and you tell me if that's the fucking White House. The White House is pristine, green grass, fucking lawnmowers, fucking tree trimmers, fucking Diego and fucking Jose are out there fucking cleaning up the bushes. Okay, and that shit looks mint. That grass looked like deader than my fucking great-grandmother, okay? Let me just tell you. That shit was yellow, okay? Don't fucking tell me that that's the same fucking lawn. You can kiss my ass with that nonsense. Seriously, find a picture of the White House where the lawn looks like shit. You'll never find it.
Right.
That fucking grass was yellow.
Yeah, I've obviously it didn't come up when I was going through my feed, but stuff like that comes up on my TikTok feed too.
Yeah.
Very-
And that's the stuff I look at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's looking at the flags and the podiums. I'm just looking around. I'm looking at the bigger box. Shit just doesn't add up.
No, it doesn't. So, and plus,
Dude, there's a guy on a roof. I'm sorry. I keep distracting you. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, and that big wall, I thought walls didn't work. That wall is still up.
Oh,
Yo,
absolutely.
that wall's never coming down, bro.
Yo, do you know that there's a guy on a roof in Washington, D.C. with binoculars proving that he's not there? Like,
Wait.
he's watching the fucking, like, he's in a hotel room or something, and he's watching the news, and he's looking, and he's like, Biden's not there, bro.
And like, haven't the White House lights been off for like some crazy?
Yeah, they've been all shut off, and apparently he lives there. I guess in the basement.
Have these still been shut off? Like until, because I remember this was like a couple weeks ago, and it was like an odd thing, and the news actually covered it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me they're still off?
I don't know. All I know is that I think at this
You
point,
know what
we
I do when I'm not home? I keep a couple lights on.
Right.
It creates the illusion that I'm home.
Right. Listen, in the Biden household, he can't go to sleep until all the lights are off. Oh, Jesus. And his fucking dog is biting people and shit. I mean, man, it's fucking...
Well, it's funny. I gave you 5 things to look at a few weeks ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, whatever. One of them was this guy, Greg Kelly, who's the only news I watch anymore on Newsmax. He's straight up that he's a Trump supporter and a friend. He knows him, has a relationship with him. He was on Fox 5 up here in the New York area with Rosanna Toscado. If that name sounds familiar to you, he was on like the Fox 5 morning news show up here.
Right.
And now he's got his own like Sean Hannity type show on a channel called Newsmax.
I know Newsmax.
Yeah. Well, he's on at every night at 7. He's the best. He's great. And he commented on just the appearance of Biden's dogs like 2.5 to 3 weeks ago. And the mainstream went nuts about it. Like I saw it from places that I don't watch, but like it somehow popped up on my feed that like maybe on TikTok, on like a liberals TikTok, they were like talking shit about Greg Kelly for pointing weird things out about the dogs. And then a couple and a half weeks later, look what happens with the dogs. So who's crazy?
Right.
But you know what? They'll never retract it. They'll never be like, oh, this guy had a point.
No, because that's when they admit defeat, and they can't do that.
And they also left out the part where this guy kept saying, I've had dogs all my life. I love dogs, but something's off with these dogs. Like he explicitly fucking said that. And like I said, it's just sad because you really do have half this country getting what they think is factual information.
Right, and it's complete horseshit.
Yeah. So you know what? I don't even know. I do like debate shows because they're fun. Like I'll have you and Mike do them if you want. But I don't have it in me because I need to at least agree with the other person that we're debating about the same facts. If you can't even agree on what the facts are, to me, that's not a debate. It's just going to be people in a
and that's all it ends up being. It's just it's a game of back and forth that nobody wins at because they're not talking about the same, you're talking about the same topic, but you're not getting the facts right. It's all fucked up.
Right. And I could understand. Now, this is what I can totally understand. 2 people looking at the same facts, but interpreting those facts differently and having a different point of view, but at least agreeing on what happened. Like this murder happened at 2:05 a.m. at such and such address. this person used a knife, and the police found the knife. It's undisputable, and there's several lacerations on the victim. Okay, let's agree on all that, and then we'll take it from there. But it's like they can't even agree on just basic stuff like that.
Because they automatically assume that you're coming at them, you know? Like, they take, like, disagreement. Like, they take it real hard, apparently.
Yeah, because you have,
And I guess...
because
Right.
you can't think for yourself.
Because you're soft. It's very simple. Because you're soft and gullible. You're soft and mushy like fucking butter. Anything that I throw your way, you're gonna fucking scoop up. Okay, it's very simple. And CNN is throwing them fucking shit all day. And these people actually watch CNN and believe that it's a credible fucking news source. And it's honestly the most corrupt news network I've ever fucking seen in my entire life.
That
Fucking Don Lemon, one of the biggest hypocrites. White people are the greatest threat to America. You suck a white dick. What are you fucking talking about, bro?
just that alone should disqualify anything he says.
Exactly.
But again, you know what it is? The people that watch him and actually watch him for information, not to make fun of him like the way we do.
Right.
They don't understand he's a puppet.
Yeah, and then fucking Cuomo. Oh, you know I'm black on the inside and shit. Like, really? You don't say that on the news, bro.
I'm black on the inside. What does that even mean?
I don't know. I guess it's safe for him to fucking, I don't know. I don't fucking, listen.
Does that mean he's allowed to say the N-word or something?
Could be. I don't know.
Because he's black on the inside? I just don't understand. You know what I don't understand? Why are they so obsessed with race? They're obsessed.
Because it sells. It sells. And if something sells, you're going to fucking sell it. It's like, why do you fucking sell drugs? Because people need it, so you fucking sell them. As simple as that. And you're going to make so much money because of what you're selling. Because if you separate people by color, then you're going to start separating them by other means. And then separation becomes a normal thing, which it is becoming. So, you know, first you separate people by race. Then you say, oh, if you've been vaccinated or not. Yes, no. Now we're going to put you in different boxes. Do you wear a mask? Do you not wear a mask? This is just all fucking boxes that people are being put in. And these people are comfortable in their fucking boxes. And I'm looking at this shit from the outside saying, put me in a fucking box and I'll punch you in the fucking mouth. You know what I mean? Don't fucking leave me alone. I want to be free of boxes.
You know what?
Don't put me in any fucking box.
One of the differences between us and them, and I don't even mean people on the right, I just mean people that think for themselves and don't give a fuck about race because we're colorblind. We truly want this country to be a melting pot where everyone is American. Okay?
I like diversity. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not even talking about diversity. Fuck diversity. I say unity over diversity, but we'll get to that point later if you want. But I'd like this country to be a melting pot. But you know what the left wants? Because they're obsessed with race. They don't want it to be a melting pot. They want it to be a salad bowl where like all the ingredients are in the same bowl, but they stay separate. That's what they want. In a melting pot, everything just melts together and becomes one uniform thing. In this case, it would be called American.
Right.
You don't want that. Do you want black, white, yellow, fucking brown?
Right. This way, as soon as you do that now, as soon as you separate people by color, now you can put labels on. You can say, well, you know, there's a reason for that because he's black. There's a reason for that because he's white. Then you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
But if you can't put a label on me, then I'm just a person.
And
now, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, now that I got white skin, you know, you're gonna fucking just automatically assume something about me.
Right. And speaking of diversity, the side that's all about diversity, you know what they can't stand? They can't stand diversity of thought.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they claim they're all about, oh yeah, let's all get together and fucking
it's only diversity under their context. It's
right,
only the way they want it. And see, those are points I would bring to an argument with a liberal, and there's no way you could refute that. But see, what they would do is they would try to put me into a box before I could even make those points.
Right.
And and I would say this too. I would say argue this one, liberal. I believe that you think rights come from the government. I believe rights come from God.
Absolutely. I think we have a right to protect ourselves. I think I have a right to say what's on my mind. That's why God gave me a mind to think and to use my fucking brain and to speak my opinion and get thoughts out. That's how you evolve in life. You can't walk around expecting to go real far without being able to talk. I mean, nowadays you can go further, obviously. But what I'm saying is, at this point of life, you need to be able to speak your mind. That's how shit gets done.
That's right. And on that note, I'm not sure how much I have left in the tank, unless there's anything else.
I'm ready. No, I'm ready when you are, bro. I'm gonna get back to this movie soon, and then I'm gonna pass out and hit the day tomorrow.
If I was a betting man, I bet we'd probably do another one of these tomorrow or Wednesday.
I would say probably Wednesday.
All right, and maybe we'll have a guest or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get Deez, and if I can't get him, I guarantee I'll get somebody.
All right, cool.
Whether it's a fucking friend of mine or what, I'll get somebody on here.
Thursday, I'm going to give it one last plug. The fucking Snyder Cut finally comes out Thursday, so I'll be MIA on Thursday. I'm going to be watching that motherfucker all day.
Okay.
And then Friday, hopefully we can do a What's Trending on Friday.
All right, we'll see how it goes.
So that's the tentative schedule for all the juice and Jew heads out there. Dude, I said Jew heads on my podcast with my uncle and my cousin. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. This isn't a racist show. What are you doing? I'm like, look.
When do they have a show, by the way?
It's whenever they feel like doing it, but it's it's the show that's called Rubbing the Rhubarb. That's on my channel.
Okay.
That's like the OG podcast of the channel. But we all like introduce ourselves, and we hadn't done a Rubbing the Rhubarb since like mid-December.
Right.
And I had done so many more podcasts with you since then that I said, hey, what's up, Juice Heads? And I said, and Jew Heads too, possibly. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, bro, well, that's what happens when you guys take 2 months off from doing a pod. Or is it 2? No, it's 3 months off, because 2 months ago was January, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, all right, you guys want to take 3 months off and let me keep doing my own shows with people I meet on TikTok. You know, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to say Jew Head on your show. All right, man. Well, it's been a pleasure as always.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, shot, bro. I'm so stoned and shot right now. I'm ready to dive into the couch and fall there.
At least you'll have a good night of sleep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jew Heads, Juice Heads, stay safe out there. Remember, as always, no